Imagine a man who holds the entire world in the palm of his hand. He can have anyone killed with a snap of his fingers. He has unlimited wealth. He has armies waiting for his command. Yet, when you read his private journals, he does not talk about power, or gold, or fame. He talks about discipline. He talks about restraint. He talks about the ability to control his own mind when the world around him is burning. This man was Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king of Rome. He is considered one of the most confident men in history, not because he was loud, but because he was untouchable. He faced plagues, betrayals, and endless wars, yet he never panicked. Today, we are going to decode the emperor mindset. We are going to learn how to build what the Stoics called the inner citadel, a fortress in your mind that no insult, no failure, and no anxiety can breach. This is not just confidence. This is sovereignty. The first lesson from the emperor is the concept of the inner citadel. Marcus Aurelius believed that confidence does not come from your external circumstances. It does not come from your bank account, your clothes, or your title. Those things can be taken away. True confidence comes from the understanding that you have absolute power over your own mind. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Most people are slaves to their environment. If the traffic is bad, they are angry. If someone insults them, they are sad. If the economy is bad, they are fearful. They are puppets, and the world pulls their strings. The emperor cuts the strings. To practice this, you must learn the art of the pause. When something bad happens to you today, do not react immediately. Imagine there is a thick stone wall around your mind. The event hits the wall, but it does not touch you. You look at the event calmly. You decide how to feel. You do not let the event decide for you. This detachment is the foundation of supreme confidence. The second lesson is the view from above. Insecurity usually comes from thinking that your problems are massive. You are worried about a presentation, or a text message, or a mistake you made. In your head, this feels like the end of the world. Marcus Aurelius used a mental technique to destroy this anxiety. He would imagine himself floating above the earth. From high above, he would look down at the Roman Empire. He would see the armies like ants. He would see the cities like dust. He would see that his life was just a blink of an eye in the history of the universe. When you realize how small you are, you become fearless. Why are you afraid of walking up to that person? In 100 years, you will both be dead. Why are you afraid of failing at business? In 1,000 years, nobody will remember. This sounds depressing to some, but to the confident man, it is liberating. It means you have nothing to lose. If you have nothing to lose, you can take risks. You can speak the truth. You can live without fear. The third lesson is, amor fati, the love of fate. Weak men complain. They say, "Why is this happening to me? This is not fair." Complaining is the sound of helplessness. The emperor does not complain. He accepts. Marcus Aurelius had 13 children, and 8 of them died before him. He spent most of his reign fighting wars he did not start. He was surrounded by enemies in the Senate. He never played the victim. He believed that everything that happens is fuel for the fire. If you are stuck in traffic, it is a chance to practice patience. If you lose your job, it is a chance to start a new path. If someone betrays you, it is a chance to learn self-reliance. Confident people do not wish for an easy life. They trust that they can handle a hard one. When you stop fighting against reality and start using it, you become dangerous. You become unstoppable. The fourth lesson is about validation. Marcus Aurelius was the most famous man on earth. Crowds cheered for him everywhere he went. Statues were built in his honor. But he wrote to himself, "The praise of the crowd is just the clicking of tongues." He did not care about fame. He knew that the people cheering for him today might throw stones at him tomorrow. He did not base his self-worth on their opinions. He based it on his own code. This is where most young men fail today. You post a photo and wait for the likes. You say something funny and wait for the laugh. You are begging for permission to feel good about yourself. The emperor gives himself permission. You must reach a point where you are indifferent to applause. If you do a good job, that is enough. You know you did it. You don't need a trophy. You don't need a pat on the back. When you stop needing the world to tell you that you are a king, you become one. The final lesson is the memento mori, the remembrance of death. This is the ultimate source of confidence. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." He kept death close to him. Not to be morbid, but to be urgent. Most people live as if they have forever. They procrastinate. They are shy. They hold back their true thoughts because they are waiting for the right moment. There is no right moment. There is only now. If you knew you were going to die next week, would you care if your voice cracked during a speech? Would you care if someone rejected you? No. You would do what you wanted to do. Confidence is simply the refusal to waste time being afraid. So, how do we apply the emperor's mindset in the 21st century? You do not need a crown. You need a code. Build the citadel. When chaos happens, pause. Do not react. Stay behind your wall. Zoom out. Your problems are small. Your potential is infinite. Stop sweating the details. Love the struggle, do not complain. Use the pain to make you stronger. Remember the end, you are running out of time. Stop hiding. The world is full of people who want to be led. They are looking for someone who is calm. Someone who is sure. Someone who is not shaken by the storm. Be that person. Rule your mind, and you will rule your world. Subscribe to the channel if you are ready to build your empire. I will see you in the next one.